welcome to Amore Bello. This is Spiritual Media Mary Rebecca. And this is going to be an 11:11 gateway portal reading. Okay. It's going to be a little bit of a longer reading, so kind of bear with me. I've been guided to do this from my angels and my spirit guides, and just kind of put it out there. So 11:11. Many people will come up and ask me, what does that mean? What does it mean, 11:11? I've been seeing it for years. I've been seeing it, other repeating numbers. So 11:11, seeing that all the time, is a message from your angels. Is a message from your angels. It's a message to wake up and to remember. Okay, to remember who you are, to remember why you're here, what you're called for. The Twin Flame Collective, the Twin Flame Collective, that is their wake-up call, awakening. It's a sign from the angels to say, okay, remember who you are. Remember why you're here. The Twin Flame Collective is the 144,000 souls that split into two. Anyone who resonates with that journey, then you are a divine masculine or divine. Okay. If you don't, it doesn't mean that you're not going to awaken. And the Twin Flame Collective is here to aid humanity through the Ascension, to help them awaken. That's why we're here. That's why we've awakened. We've awakened so other people can awaken spiritually. Okay. So with that being said, the 11:11, seeing it all the time is that reminder of who we are, so that we can remember. So our DNA can remember. Our consciousness is expanding. Our spirituality is expanding. And with that being said, it's the 11:11 is, a master number. It's reminding you that it's time for self-mastery. It's time to align your chakras. It's time to balance your energy in the world. What you're putting out, what's coming back. So for those of you that are just awakening or are kind of on this journey and resonate with the twin flame journey, and the twin flames can be anyone. Yes, it's it's a very energetic, passionate relationship. It could be cousins. It could be, and I don't necessarily mean passionate in a sexual sense. It could be cousins. It could be sisters. It could be mother and daughter. It could be son and whatever. It's where you've incarnated into this 3D world, if that makes sense. So with that being said, the angels are around the 11:11, the 11th month, the day of the 11th month. Around that time, the veil thins, and the angels are really kind of sending a lot of positive love and guidance and protection for those of you that are accepting where you are on your journey. Accepting that, yes, this is what I've incarnated for. Okay, is this spiritual awakening, this spiritual expanding my consciousness. Okay. So I have been called to do a reading. I'm going to use the chakra reading cards. The Angel Tarot and the Healing Angel. Okay. So I'm going to pull 3 of the chakra reading cards. For those of you that have followed me anyway, you know that I like to pull those 3 of the 9. So let's see. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Metatron to give me clear and concise messages for the divine collective greater good and for all humanity. Even if you don't resonate with the divine, with the twin flame journey, this is also for anyone who would like to expand their consciousness and awaken to their journey here on Earth. Okay. All right. Universal light. Communication. Grounding. So I'm going to lay this out like I normally would do a kind of a twin flame reading. This one here. Each side is going to get, there's going to be a divine feminine side and a divine masculine side. Even if you don't resonate again with the twin flame journey, we each of us have a feminine and masculine part of our soul. Okay. Some of you may resonate with the journey and your counterpart has already crossed over. All right. Four of fire. King of earth. 2 of fire. The star. Strength. And the masculine side. 10 of earth. 2 of earth. 6 of fire. 9 of water. The emperor. And again, asking Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Haniel, and Metatron to give me clear and concise messages for the divine collective's greater good. All right. Children. Soulmate. answered prayers, ideas and inspirations, nature, miracles, enchantment, study, serenity, self-acceptance. Okay. The the first card pulled out was the universal light. This is part of our soul star chakra. And, you know, this is the angels saying that, yes, you are connected to the universal light. You are, here, 1111, I saw that. You know, you are here for a divine purpose. There's many of the divine collective right now that are kind of going through this, you know, oh, this isn't me. This is, I'm not sure if I can do this. Your ego is really kind of still wound up very, very high. And this is the angels telling you that, you know, no, it's time. It's time for you to accept who you are. It's time for you to calm your ego. Ask it to sit on your left shoulder. Okay. Ask it, you know, to just be a spectator so that your heart chakra can expand and open with your soul star, and you're able to connect. Okay. Once you connect to the soul star, you get communication. The telepathy for the last week currently is really very, very strong. The telepathy is extremely, extremely powerful. Not only between your twin, but also between your ascended masters, your guides, your spirit guides, people that have crossed over. You're beginning to realize that our soul can connect. This is just physicality. This is almost like an illusion, some people say. That we're just here to learn here. We're just here to experience. Okay. So there's a lot of communication. So work on that third eye. Okay. So we have a soul star and a third eye for this 1111 gateway. And grounding. Make sure you're grounded. Okay. Some of you that have gone and really haven't eaten any meat, you may want to eat extra eggs, extra protein, so that you can kind of ground yourself. For those of you that are just kind of in the quasi mode of eating no meat, have some grass-fed chicken or turkey or some fish, extra fish. Get out in nature. I know here in New England it's getting cold, but if it's, you know, going to be nice, it was nice today. Try to get out with if you have dogs, take them out. You know, we're about to go into hibernation mode. So grounding ourselves outside is going to be really important, especially in the northern states or in northern parts of Europe. Okay. And grounding yourself as you're getting the messages, it will make them clearer. Okay. All right. And let's see. So the divine feminine side. Four of fire. Contentment, peace, and abundance. Happy home life. The successful completion of a project. Okay. What you've been waiting for, what's happening, is going to come into fruition. For those of you just awakening, that is the end result. The mutual respect, the happy home life, the balance. Okay. You see the, the 4 of fire, there's 4 pillars. The foundation. Okay, this is what you're awakening to. King of Earth, generous, professional, responsible, practical. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. Okay. It's a time to feel like everything you need or or on your purpose, life ascension purpose or life purpose is going to happen right at your fingertips. Okay. This is about awakening to a fire. You've come into your own, your new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. Okay. Those of you who are realizing who you are, you're part of the divine collective. And the more that you come together on your life purpose or your ascension purpose, the more things come into place. The Midas touch. People work with you. You get a credit you need. You get the buildings or everything you need falls into place. Okay. You're awakening to the star, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. Awakening to the fact that, yes, this is who I am. I am chosen. I am one of the chosen ones. I am part of the 144,000 souls that split at the beginning of time. Okay? It is our job to spread our light and positivity and love. And even if you have people in your life or in your family that have hurt you, you can still send them love and move forward with this journey. Okay? When they come to terms with their actions, they'll catch up or they won't. Okay? Strength. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. See? Forgive. I love it when I say that. That's when that happens. I start talking and then I pick up a card. Forgive. So forgive. Forgive anyone who's hurt you. This life, past life. Okay. But it's time for our consciousness to expand. And it can't expand if you carry around all that negativity. Because honestly, what their actions do, what they've done, is a reflection of them. Has nothing to do with you. Okay. So, release, forgive, accept. Yes, this is how it makes me feel. It makes my heart chakra feel closed, or I feel like I can't feel the energy processing, or it gives me this feeling in my gut, or that feeling in my gut, or whatever the case may be. When you begin to awaken, when you're beginning to remember who you are, release all of that negativity. Release any pain, anything from anyone, this lifetime, past lifetimes. Because that pain and negativity is only a block. Be mindful of what you say. Your thoughts become your words become your actions become your reality. This 11:11 Gateway Awakening is a call to remind you, why you're here, where you're from. Some of you have familial karma that you need to take care of because cycles repeat each other. And unfortunately, some people haven't awakened to that yet. And honestly, when we've incarnated here on this earth, we all have the same portal. We all came in the same way. That explosion at conception between the sperm and the egg, that's where our life force energy came in. That's how we incarnated here. Some of us, maybe this is times 16, 17, 1800, whatever. I don't know. And that's your own personal truth. And you'll get those answers as you begin to awaken. When you begin to awaken to who you are. When you begin to remember who you are. Okay? But that inner strength that you have, see the number 11, there it is. Yes. That is who you are. That is how you are being called. You're being called to remember who you are and what your inner truth is. Okay? Children. The children now that you have now, some of you have incarnated many times together. Why? Because those twin flames that have accepted this journey have the children now that they have incarnated every lifetime. Because that part of humanity needs to grow, if that makes sense. That might be a topic for another conversation. Okay. But the twin flames out there are having indigo and crystalline children. Okay. Why? Because they are meant to be here during this incarnation because of the ascension purpose, because our consciousness is expanding. We are evolving as a species. If that makes sense. Okay. So the children that we have, the indigo and the crystalline children will be the first generation to see world peace. Okay. The 11:11 is a reminder that you are part of a divine collective. You have a twin soul. Your soul is part of what split. Okay. And when you come into union, that union gives way to your ascension purpose. Your awakening happens so that other people in your world can awaken and remember who they are and return to love. Okay. This is an answer to your prayers. Many of you have, especially divine feminines, have been praying. They've been through a lot that brought them to this awakening. They've been through that dark night of the soul. They've been praying, please, things have got to change. What's happening? And it's happening. Okay. The more you clear the negativity, the more you are filled with light and love, and your inspirations and ideas of how you're going to aid humanity happen. And to remember, the divine feminine is part of the collective that gives birth to this idea, gives the rebirth to this relationship. Okay. The divine masculine is drawn to his divine feminine as she vibrates higher and puts out that light, that beacon. And no matter how many times he tries to put it away or say it's not happening, the higher she vibrates, the stronger that connection is. Okay. Take time to be in nature. Okay. Take time to be in nature so that you can ground yourself. Allow yourself to awaken. Allow yourself to look and realize that, look at the world we're in. The beauty. The wonder. This isn't something that people paint. This is real. Okay. So I love how this goes kind of hand in hand with that grounding. See how the card, I say this all the time, the cards don't lie. Need to. Okay. Now the divine masculine. Earth was the first card out there. Very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. This is a call to awaken, to feel that, yes, this is what you have been waiting for. This is what you want to achieve every lifetime, or have achieved every lifetime. Okay. And now this is the time for it to manifest. This is what you're being called to remember. Okay. You're being called to remember the lifetimes that you've had, and how those feelings now are with your divine feminine. Okay. To a birth. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider more playful approach. Okay. You realize that, you have to make that decision. You can't just stay there. You know that, the divine masculine knows that you're being pulled, drawn forward. Some of you aren't quite sure why, because, life isn't bad. There's a happy home life. But that happy home life just isn't enough. It's not that, that connection, that love, that energy that you feel with the divine feminine. There's just something, it's not that you don't care and love about that person. You do. because it's good. It's, it's okay. Life is okay. Life is good. But yet there's something missing. Okay. Realistically, you know that you're somewhere else. Yeah. And right now there's just too much going on. You're feeling energetically what's happening. You've been feeling, a lot of divine masculines have been feeling in their physical being the change in their DNA, the change in the expansion. Okay. Some of them are like, what the heck is going on? And they realize that there is a magic that the divine feminine has. There's part of her that just knows. And some of you have been together, but maybe you weren't together long. And, there's things that the divine feminine knows about you that you don't even know how she knows them. She just knows them. 6 of Fire. Victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. Divine Masculine, you are going to be victorious in this situation, so do not worry. This 1111 gateway is calling you to remember, calling you to realize your power. And that once you are in union with your divine feminine, okay, your partnership, once you are in union, there's nothing you can't do together. Nothing. And moving forward together is where you're being drawn to. Okay. So there's going to be some people in your life who are going to be like, what are you, crazy? You're here, you're kind of doing your thing. And, maybe there's, maybe you should wait. Maybe, and you know what? And the divine masculine is like, I can't wait no longer. I'm even getting that there's, divine masculines that, there's children involved, and some of them are staying away so that, the divine feminine can do what she needs to do and be not, they don't want to come in between them. But it's okay. It's okay. Divine masculine. Go. It's time to bring the family together. You have to remember too, these children, even though divine feminine had children with someone else and divine masculine maybe have children with someone else, those souls are all the souls that have incarnated with you guys. It was their portal. So now you're coming together, and all of you souls have all incarnated at the same time, if that makes sense. Okay. Knight of Water. Your wish comes true. Your concerns fade away. The love of life. Divine masculines, it's okay to make that jump. It's okay. It's time. Okay. It's time to take the awakening. It's time to expand your consciousness. And it is safe. And if you get nervous or you get worried, focus on service and go to your divine feminine and ask her how to get through what you need to get through. Okay? Because as the two of you awaken, as you begin to As your concerns fade away, as you begin this new rebirth of your love, a love for life, a love for each other, a love for yourselves, your light begins to become a beacon for those around you so that they can awaken and they can be, living within their truth of who they are and remembering what part of source they're from. We all have a God source and who we resonate with. Okay. And being spiritual is awakening to who you are as a spirit, who that inner child is, that child that gave unconditional love. Okay. We incarnate in this world to learn unconditional love, to love ourselves, and then to love each other. And as we expand our consciousness, as the ascension is happening, we are evolving as a species. The crystalline children will be the first generation to see world peace, but we need to start one person at a time. And we can't find love in other people. We need to find love in ourselves. Okay? We put a lot of stock and barrel into this. But the funny thing is the connections that we make on a soul spiritual level. We need to put more emphasis into our soul, not into our physical being. Because the body dies, but the soul goes on. Okay? The Emperor, Archangel Michael. Organization, logic, structure, discipline, leadership. Yes, you are the divine masculine. Okay. She is the divine feminine. You are going to make way for her light, for her message. And some of you may be like, oh, I don't know if I want to do all that. I don't know if I want to know anything about that. You do. You do. And the more you awaken, the more you realize that it's time for you to live in your truth and live in your power as a divine masculine. Okay? And remember, the divine masculine is just energy. It is not physicality. Okay? You could be a divine masculine and be a woman here, or divine feminine, be a man. Remember that. Miracles. Yes. This is your miracle. You need to start looking for miracles, seeing the world as enchanted is. Okay? We live in interesting times. We can talk on the phone without any wires. What? And I know for some of the millennials but it's a thing. It's a big deal. Okay? Enchantment. Live with the wonder and the awe of it all. Calm that ego. The ego knows nothing of the spirit, of the soul. Okay? Time to expand your knowledge. Time to expand the area, the focus. Expand your consciousness. Calm your ego. Your ego is what drives you. Okay. Yes, we need to, someone's coming at us with a machete or something. Yes, we need to either defend ourselves or run. Okay. We need to take our pills every day. We need to drive to school, drive to work, get on the bus. Okay. But when matters of the soul, matters of the heart, the ego doesn't know much. So it's okay to just calm the ego, calm your ego, and expand your consciousness, broaden your horizons, open your mind. Have a reading, get a Reiki session. Walk into the Barnes and Nobles or into the library and look at books that are going to call to you. Have a Reiki session done. Learn how to do Reiki. Learn about your aura. Learn about the energy of crystals. Expand what you know. Okay. Serenity. You have serenity. Serenity and knowing that the decisions that you're making are the right ones. Okay. This will bring you peace and knowing. Okay. Once you've made this decision to continue to move forward, to accept the union, that union needs to happen, to begin to manifest that union. And begin to align yourself, you're going to realize your life will be in more serenity, the most serenity that it's ever been. So it's time. It's time to surrender to the journey. It's time to allow the angels to guide every step of your life. Okay. Self-acceptance. You are the divine masculine. That is who you are. Okay. There's some of you that are still, like I said, are questioning that journey, questioning the, yep. Yes, that is who you are. Okay. That's the two of you. Soulmate, twin flame. Okay. Try not to get too caught up in labels or names. It's the connection. Okay. Or physicality. Or lineage. Like I said, it could be mother, daughter. It could be, it doesn't necessarily need to be this physicality, a male and a woman, man and a woman. Okay. But this 1111 gateway, this 1111 call, it's a reminder. It's a message. The message from the angels is, this is your awakening. You're called to awaken. You're called to remember who you are. Okay. So with that being said, this is the 11. If you would like a personal reading, you can find out how to do that in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, and share if this resonates with you. You never know if someone in your in Facebook world or whatever needs to see this. Okay. And it's okay to talk about this. We need, the old paradigm is going away. Okay. I wish you all love and light on your journey. Namaste.